As I'm sure you've heard, Project Hail Mary is pretty good. It's a pretty good movie. Yeah, I'm a little late to the party on this one. I think it's a really good movie. Definitely a good, solid, fun movie. It's very refreshing to see a movie that is like a feel good movie. I feel like I haven't gone to the theaters and seen a feel good movie in a long time. I don't know if some people would classify this as a feel good movie, but I am because it makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? It's the kind of thing that like when I went, I had went with my dad, because he was off of work that day as well, and he likened it to E.T. Now I'm too young to have seen E.T. in theaters. What are you gonna do? But he said it reminded him very much of E.T. when he saw it. That it was like that type of movie, that type of feeling you get from watching a movie like that. He likened it to E.T. The biggest thing about this movie is how hopeful the tone feels. Now, I know that's been the main talking point for most people, but if you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. It's true. This movie is literally like hope in a bottle. Like it is like they bottled up this essence of just like hopefulness, and they've trapped it. They have it on film, and you can go watch it. Essentially, the premise of the movie, I guess technically spoilers if you haven't watched the trailer, but the premise is that NASA scientists, find out that there's a amoeba, a tiny little black like bacteria that is eating stars, and it's been spreading across the galaxy and eating all these stars, which then stars die, planets die, etc., etc. And they find traces of it on our sun, on Earth's sun, and so they need to find a way to fix it. And so what they do is they learn that there's one planet, like a light years away, that somehow is not dying. The bacteria isn't eating the star or whatever. And they go, well, we have to figure out why. So their plan is to send 3 astronauts into deep space to then figure out what the hell is going on with this star, and hopefully bring back the answer as to how to fix our sun, like our planet, and save humanity. And the reason it's called Project Hail Mary is because the chances of success are so low that it's basically the last-ditch effort, because they don't know how to stop it from eating our sun, and there seems to be no way of preventing it from happening. So the only option is, well, we just have to send 3 scientists out into space and hope that they can, send us back the cure, or info for the cure. And also, it's established that the scientists won't be making it back. They don't have enough fuel to get back, so they would send the cure back on probes, and then they just would die out in space. And it's an interesting premise where it's like, I've explained this premise to you, like the Earth is gonna die, humanity is gonna die, these astronauts are gonna die, and yet it is not depressing, like at all. Like the tone of the movie is not depressing at all. I think a large part of it is Ryan Gosling's performance. For the majority of the movie, it's him alone in a room talking to a camera. Or, if you haven't seen the trailer, he meets an alien named Rocky, because he looks like a bunch of rocks. And as an actor, he is not, there isn't a Rocky in the room with him when he's acting. So he's acting opposite of no one, and yet is still somehow being very charismatic and funny, and again, just hopeful that they will find a solution to this problem. Little context on Rocky. He is also searching for a way to save his planet, and they wind up at the same planet because they noticed as well, hey, this planet didn't die. So he's from a race called the Iridians. They're rock people, and they both meet up at this planet at the same time, and they try to help find a cure together. They're both scientists, and they work towards a cure. But yeah, understanding that premise, it would make sense that it would become very depressing and sad, and just get really bogged down with just rough rough stuff, but it never does. Not even for like a little bit. There's drama, like things happen because things have to happen. It's a movie, so things will happen. But for the most part, it never gets depressing at all. Even in the moments where it gets tense and there's like actual like stakes and like drama happening, it still doesn't feel depressing. If anything, Ryan Gosling's still cracking jokes, and some might even say like, oh, like Marvel syndrome, like you're in a serious moment, stop cracking jokes. But for the most part, it's pretty solid. I think most of the jokes land from him. Most of the intended jokes, that is. If half of your brain doesn't work and or is smooth, you'll find everything funny, just like the 5 idiots next to me. I'm sure some people would say Rocky's annoying or whatever, but again, have some joy in your heart, man. Like, grow up. I know it's based on a book. I learned it was my one friend was telling me. Same guy who wrote The Martian, which makes sense that it's a big science movie, just like that was. I heard too that they truncated a lot of the book, or they cut out a lot from the book to like help with the runtime. Which, by the way, this movie's 2.5 hours long. It's a beefy movie. And they still were like, yeah, we cut out a bunch of stuff from the book. Like a lot of like additional science and like explanation stuff that I guess just wasn't needed to make this movie, get off the ground, which is understandable considering like adapting books is tough, especially considering how much detail is in the books. Yeah, my one gripe with the movie towards the end is they sort of do like a fake out with the resolution a little bit. I don't know. It seemed like it just sort of was not needed. Like you could have ended the movie before the fake out. Again, the ending was good. Like the ending that they do end up sticking with, I liked. It just getting to that point, I feel like you could have just streamlined it a little further. Because like you got to a point in the movie where I literally was like, oh, the movie's ending. It's over. And then it was like, oh, actually, you still got another like 15, 20 minutes in the tank. So just stay seated, sit tight. Yeah, that's kind of about it. Can't really do much else without just nitpicking. And I don't really want to do that because, again, like I said, I don't think this movie deserves that. Yeah, 90% of the movie is fine. Only a little bit of it drags towards the end, but I think the movie's great, and I would definitely recommend it. It's just a good, solid, all-around movie. It just is. Anyone can go see it. Anyone can enjoy it. A lot of people seem to not enjoy it online, but I think that's partly people being contrarian because people suck. Not revolutionary, but by no means bad in any way. So yeah, I'd give it a 8 out of 10. That feels right. 8 out of 10 feels right. But yeah, goodbye, and I love you.